Hey guys, thanks for joining me today, and we are back here in the lovely Midwest where it is 50 degrees, rainy, again for the second day. A few days ago it was 80 degrees, just crazy Midwest weather. But today I have a 2024 S90 Recharge, and we're going to test the electric only range on it. Now the one thing about this is that Volvo does not have the power flow meter, which I usually show you guys, so you guys can see the power going from the battery to the wheels, and then when the engine engages, you see that. That is not going to be available on this car. So what you will see is the settings. It'll be set in pure mode, which is their electric mode, and when the engine engages, it will flip it to hybrid, so you'll get to see that. Otherwise, you get to watch me drive, and of course it'll be sped up for your convenience and a little bit of music to go along with that. And if you missed the last one on the CX90, come around the corner and a giant tractor taking up the entire road. So that was pretty exciting. Anyway, we're going to show you this car real quick, and then we're going to hit the road. So again, this is the 2024 Volvo S90 Recharge Ultimate Edition with the bright theme. So you've got chrome all over the place. It actually looks really good on this blue color, which is actually called denim blue. It's a very, very long car, and trunk is very, very good sized, but there you can see the back of it. Really stylish, really nice. But this is the best part. This is a chauffeur car. Look how much room is in the back of this. This is amazing. Got all the controls right there. And then look on this side. You have controls for all the windows in the back, and the shades in the back, and the sunshade. So yeah, you pretty much got control of everything back here. That's why I call it a chauffeur car, and I believe that's a little bitty ashtray. I'm not sure why anybody would smoke in cars anymore, but they do. So, all right, let's go take a quick look and see how beautiful this interior is. Look at this. This is simply amazing. Bowers and Wilkins stereo system. Got a great drive. There's your, there you see we're charged at 100%, and it's reading 44 miles, which is kind of crazy. And I'll talk to you about that in just a minute. But yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful. Okay, that is the car. We're gonna get headed out. I told you I was gonna tell you about the mileage here in just a minute, but I'm gonna do that right now. So this car is rated at 38 miles of electric only range. You saw right now that it's registering 44. We had 43 registering yesterday. So are we gonna go past that 38? Are we gonna hit the 43 or 44 that it's saying we can get? Or is the computer just not sure what to tell you? So we're gonna figure that out today, and we're gonna head out right now. Okay, we are gonna start her up. Here is the start button right here. Turn that. Fire everything up. We are fired up. You can see 44 miles down at the bottom. We're not gonna waste too much time here. I'm gonna show you the screen you're gonna be watching. I'm gonna go in here, go to settings, systems, we're gonna go to driving. This is what you're gonna be looking at. So we are in pure right now. That's what we're gonna stay in. You guys will see that on the screen the entire time. And when it runs out and it goes to the engine, it's gonna switch over to hybrid. I wish it had the power flow meter, but Volvo didn't do that in this car. So that's what you're gonna have to watch, other than watching where I'm driving. So I will see you guys here and update you at 75%, 50%, 25%, and then right when it gets down to 0, I will notify you what we are doing, and we should see it switch over, and then we will see how many miles we got left. So the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna reset the trip right down there so you can see how many miles we drive. Okay, so we are going to reset the trip. Hold, there we go, reset, and we're gonna get out of here. I'll update you shortly.
your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the street.
Okay, so I did want to update you guys about one thing though, or two. So the one thing is that we are going to drive this at 5 miles per hour over the speed limit because that's what everyone does. In town, we will stick to the speed limit in town, but on the highway, we will be 5 miles per hour over. So that is going to be, you know, kind of a more of a real world type of thing because that's just what everyone does. So the next thing is that this has regenerative braking, but it only has regenerative braking when you are braking. So it doesn't have one pedal driving. Some of the Volvos do that have that are the Recharge. Some of them do, but this one does not. What this does have is a creep button. So if you shut the creep button off, then it will bring it to a complete stop, and only under like it's either 5 or 10 miles per hour. Then it will slow it down to a stop. But other than that, that's all you get. The only other time that it does regen automatically when you let off the accelerator or you turn off the cruise control is in hybrid mode. It will do a small little regenerative braking, not enough that you're going to notice, nothing like one pedal driving. So just to let you know that part of while we drive around through town is always to use some of that regenerative braking because that's what you're going to do and it's going to extend that battery. That's why we want to do this test to see how far we can get. This one's going to be a little bit different because it only regens when I brake. So we may not get as far or as many miles as we are expecting or what the car says that we're supposed to get. I think it's going to be over the 38, but I don't think it's going to be the 43 or 44 that we were seeing when we first started. So just to kind of let you guys know about that. And then I will let you know when we get to 25%. We are getting close. Okay, so right now you can see down at the bottom we now have 3 bars, so we are approximately 75%. And it says 31 miles left. So far we've driven 10.8 miles down in the left-hand corner with 0 miles per gallon, since we are still in electric mode. All right, so that's where we're at right now, and I will update you when we get to 50%, and we will turn around and start heading in the opposite direction. Okay, so as you can see, we have gotten stopped by a train. And, you know, this is just what happens. You know, this is normal life. So this is gonna contribute to part of our test here. We're gonna sit here, we're in electric mode, so it's not gonna use a whole lot of power just sitting here. But yeah, this is what happens, this is real life. So these tests are not always come out perfectly, but I am considering this a good real world test. So we will sit here for a few minutes, but of course for you guys, it'll be a few seconds. Anyway, I will catch you up when we get to 50%. So we are just about to get to 50%. You can see we're almost down to 2 bars. We get just a little bit on that 3rd bar, but we are going to look to turn around here shortly and then head back in the opposite direction and do a little more town driving. And just so everyone knows that, yes, you will get even more range if you drive around, just around town. But we want to get some highway driving in here so you guys know what to expect if you're commuting and driving through towns and highways out here in like the wide open Midwest where we are. So we are going to get turned around. You can see that we have driven 21 miles so far, and it says we have 21 miles left, and we still have not gotten into just the 2 bars left. So I'm going to turn around right here and head back in the opposite direction. I'll catch you up when we get 75%.
All your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. Party in the streets and the city's on fire. Rolling
just hit 75%. You can see there's 1 bar left down there at the bottom, and we've gone 31.3 miles, and we've got 9 miles left to go. So it looks like we're gonna hit around 40, maybe we'll see 41. But we will check back with you right before it gets to 0 and see where we're at. that was it. You guys saw it kick into hybrid mode. So we got 39.4, might have been 39.3. I'll double check the footage and get it up on the screen for you guys. But there you have it for the 2020 2024 Volvo S90 Recharge. Ultimate Edition, all-wheel drive, bright theme. Your electric-only range is 39.4 miles per gallon. So I hope that guy helps you guys out in making your decision. As we mentioned earlier, that you will get more mileage if you drive around town. You will get less if you spend more time on the highway. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you click the like button, click the subscribe button. If you want to see the full review of this, it is on the channel and is live now, and the real world mile per gallon test is also up right now. So go check that out, and I will see you guys in the next one.